I've always been a Goose disrespecter, for better or for worse. I just hate when cards annoy me. So I often play Goose in decks, and then I get pissed off that the Goose is infringing on what I want to do. So I don't play it. Now, is that a good enough reason that I will objectively say that Goose is bad? No. But I don't like the vibe of playing Goose. Whether it's good or not, whether Goose is good or not, that's up to you to decide and to choose to put in your deck. But Goose pisses me off when I play it, and that's enough for me to not want to put it in my decks. Set by the leader, Enjoyer? Yeah, man, get wrecked. How important is Magic, do you think? Probably not that important. But it's nice to extend the game. Now we just hope they can't triple... I would just really hope that they can't triple stone here. They could triple stone, potentially. But we just have to hope that they can't. If they triple stone, we're in a bit of trouble. As an Galactus Enjoyer? Sorry, I like good cards, chat. Iceman's a pretty good replacement, though. No, you don't want Iceman in this deck. You probably want Goose, then. If you can deal with Goose. If you hate Goose, then Scorpion's pretty good, too. I think Scorpion's pretty underused. It's still a really strong card. Yeah, you play Thor if you haven't tried Surfer. That was unbelievably rude. Do we accept a snap? Probably shouldn't. Yeah, Jeff is great too. We probably shouldn't accept a snap. Yeah, that's a treat. Got Cosmo, man. Scorpion kind of stinks because Luke is still around. I think Luke is not in enough decks to make Scorpion bad. Maybe in Conquest. Conquest, I see Luke more. On Ladder, I think Scorpion's still a great card. Pass turn 1 and 2 very often. What's the best deck for Ladder or Conquest? Oh, well, for Conquest, you'd probably take either my or Darius decks because we're clearly the best Conquest players. Maybe that's the route I'll start going on. What did they oink? Oink my Sarah? I don't need Sarah. I need Sarah in this. No Storm. Good Magic this turn. I like Thor this turn though. Let's go Thor. Okay, they got Moon Girl. This lost them a draw, which is actually good, but it kind of gives them pseudo draw, so it's probably pretty close to even Stevens. We'll go Brood, right? We'll fulfill there. Still Surfer Absman, potentially. Next turn's probably Magic. On a stream yesterday, it was just awkward, man. It was awkward. It was awkward, so I chose to just delay the stream until today. You picked Regis? It sucks, man. You should have picked the winner. Magic here. We can even like do like a cheeky storm if we want, but it's probably not strong enough, especially if this beats me right. I'm guessing this is a rock slide. Most likely a rock slide. Oh, it's a second Iron Lance. I guess he did have 2 of those in his hand. That makes sense. Okay, we know they have Sean. Knowing they have Sean is good intel. Probably don't want to push priority too hard right now then. Probably don't want to push priority too hard then. It's kind of interesting, like this 50-50 pulls the ham. We're always losing there. We lose to like any amount of power middle. They could also storm it though. There's a chance that they have storm. We just have to be aware of that. I don't really want to pull the ham. I go here. Here? Seems okay. Kind of forever, by the way. What the hell? What are they doing? This actually might have helped them if they're trying to do Arnim Zola stuff, but I don't know why they would have played the way that they are. I don't know why they have 2 Black Panthers in their deck. It's very weird. Do we just lose if they have Zola? Why would they have Zola? Why would they play like they do if they have Zola? Doesn't make any sense. Why do they have Black Panther in their deck? I'm very confused. They doing Abzan stuff? I guess maybe. I guess Panther Abzan is pretty interesting. Let's go. Let's attack left. See if it's enough. GG's. I don't think they have Zola, chat. Nothing about their deck makes sense for them having Zola and them playing. They played this on top of a card and they filled all 3 lanes like immediately. Yeah, maybe they just have the Black Panther in there for the Iron Lad too. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Congratulations to everyone who voted for the guy who is hard stuck rank 70 until they inflated everyone ranked 5 over different patches. Dude, can you imagine being that person? What a sad life you live. Wadifrick one. I'm sorry you're mad, dude. I hope things get better in your life. I wish the best for you, my dude. Curious as to why they changed the time for Dara. Dara got another run that was faster. Dara improved his time. They didn't change his time. Dara improved his time. Who started stuck at 70? They were making fun of the fact that I wasn't infinite for like the first like 6 or 7 seasons that I played. They're just salty and mad. I've just kind of had to deal with I just kind of had to deal with the fact that people like diminish the shit out of my accomplishments, and they like kind of always will, which sucks. I also wish that they didn't, but it's just something that that's gonna happen, man. We're in trouble if they wave into Galactus here. Hades Castanas? Okay, Sabertooth. Much better. People talk trash to me because it's cool, because it's really you're just really fun and cool. I mean, I don't know, man. I just try my best to be as cool and nice and positive about things as I can. There's just like a lot of babies online. Like a lot of people are just like, I don't know, like especially like they get behind like a computer screen and they think that they're, yeah, I should have snapped. I should have snapped. They're just, I don't know, man. They're really very often time. I mean, just like any kind of bullies that you deal with. Very often they're really insecure about a lot of things in their own personal life. So they want to try and like belittle and push down other people. It's just a game. Why you have to be mad? Yeah, it's just tough, man. I mean, I've dealt with it a lot. It's something that I think I was already pretty skilled at before getting popular as a content creator, but I don't know, man. You just deal with it. I've always thought, and I talk about this like a lot on stream. I deal with it the same way I deal with like emote spammers, right? And the way that like you try and think about it. You just have to like, I don't know, man. You just kind of feel sorry for people. Like you know, I've had times in my life where I've been like shitty to other people on the internet. And when I look back and I think about those times in my life when I was like shitty to people either in my real life or on the internet, a lot of it is because I was just hurting really, really hard mentally. You know, I was just really, really hurting at my core in like a really, really bad, in a really bad place. And then I would use that anger that I had and hatred for myself and throw it at other people. And I just think that that's what a lot of people do as well. So, there's nothing you could do about it. Like, you know, it's, we'll snap here into Killmonger. Killmonger is quite strong. And we picked their dino. You just like, I feel like, it's very easy to look at that and then get like mad and like try and like fight fire with fire and just like yell at them back. And I'm 100% not immune to that, dude. I'm sure plenty of people have seen me just absolutely roast the shit out of people who come in. But, it's hard, man. You just have to accept that people are going to be how they are. And I get too mad about it. Okay, we'll go Magic middle, Maximus and a Sarah probably. But Maximus middle, Sarah left. Then we'll start going crazy. We already have our snap in. We have Absorbing Man. Hopefully this is enough to get us to our surfer stuff. What did you eat today? I actually haven't eaten today, which is pretty bad. But I ate very late last night. I had really bad time sleeping last night. But we got sushi. We got a shit ton of sushi, me and my girlfriend. And I ate it last night while I was supposed to be streaming. And I ate it, and I ate some more of it later. It was really good. Yeah, I wish that, I don't know, man. I have the Spotlight Mirage variant, but I had this in my story today. But I was thinking about doing it. What's my favorite role? Man, I like a lot of different things, dude. Oh, they got a Super Scroll. They Super Scrolled me a piece. We're running out of space. Try this. Then if we get Surfer, we might go like Brood left, or Absman right, Surfer middle, potentially. Or we can go like Brood right. Nah, because then we can't Absman and Surfer. That's probably going to be our play. Brood left, Absman right, Surfer middle. Ideally, if we draw it, it's a 1 and 3. They can also get us in trouble and knock out our Limbo here. Why is everyone running Black Panther? I don't understand. Yo, they got a 9. They got a 3/9 Maximus out of this whole ordeal. Oh, is this a Coulson? It is a Coulson. Good eyes. Good eyes. Okay. $30 right gonna be enough. Probably have to run here, but we'll do a little mental fortitude check. No Surfer feels bad. Now we want to Brood into the Absorbing Man because this Absorbing Man will go crazy. I think we're most likely dead, right? So we're basically losing to them playing anything left. So we should retreat. They might leave too, though. Oh yeah, props to Dara. Yeah, I've talked about it at length already earlier. Huge props to Dara. Dara has been an absolute class act about the whole situation. When will the tickets be converted? Yeah, it's whenever the change happens. So it's probably next Tuesday, like the 8th, I think. What is it, the 4th? The night of the 4th, I think, is when the patch happens. When does the patch happen? Is it Tuesday? I don't know. Yeah, by the way, we're English only here. I don't I'm an American who doesn't know any other languages because Americans suck, and that's just kind of the case. So if you can keep chat in English, and if anyone who knows what people are saying, if they could relay that, I would super appreciate it. Yes, me and Dara will both get the variant, and Dara will actually wait. Has Dara won? It's 5 o'clock, right? The thing's done. I just googled scoreboard, like I was gonna bring up the Conqueror scoreboard. Yeah, so Dara won the main championship. It even says so. On the website now. So second place in total, first place on the broadcast, man. It's very, very, very solid. Do we go Storm here? I don't love Storm. Maybe Storm middle is pretty good. Why did I storm left? I should have stormed left. For the Dream Dimension. That was so stupid. Oh, whatever. Conqueror's been so good. Gang gang. So true. Why is the Spider-Man 2099 on the left? Seems like a hard place to make it work. Bum, 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 bum. Still don't like Conquest? Oh, I like Conquest. I still will continue to very rarely run Conquest on stream, just because I like ladder a lot more. But I'll definitely play some Spider-Gwen going? Where? Where's he gonna Spider-Gwen, right? Doesn't even work. The Spectrum variant's so good. I mean, I don't know. I just prefer ladder. Like, it's not like I used to say I don't really enjoy Conquest. That's kind of changed. I feel like I enjoy it much more than I used to. We'll try here. I don't know. We have a lot of power right. It's a pretty significant amount of power left. If they do any movement shenanigans, like if they play Heimdall. Like if this is a Heimdall, we're probably in like an okay spot for winning left and right. Yeah, so we should win the left and right here, I think. Yes, so we'll get to, we'll add 8. Oh, yeah, we'll have 8 left. And then we'll win right. Very nice game. Very nice game. Please explain snapping in general. Yeah, cool. I love when new people come in who have no idea about the game. Actually, it's very nice to see that there's still people finding the game. So snapping is a mechanic in this game where you double the stakes. So normally if you're playing on ladder, right, you're just playing for a win. In this game, you play for cubes. So a game can give you either between 1 and 8 cubes, and your cubes is like your rank. So the more cubes you get, the more you go up. So it's kind of like a gambling mechanic, or like poker, where in poker you go around and you bet every round, right? Where you can increase the stakes of the round, and then the other opponent has the choice to fold, so not accept your increase of stakes, or they have to then pay the stakes to see what happens later. Very, very similar. Both players had the chance at one point during the game to double the stakes, and then the stakes double at the very end if the game resolves. So, for instance, if no one snaps or no one doubles the stakes during the whole game, the game will be 1 for 1 cube the whole game, and then it will resolve to a 2 cube game. If one person snaps, it'll be a 1 cube game until that person snaps. The opponent accepts, it'll then be a 2 cube game, and then if the game resolves and gets to the end, it'll be a 4 cube game, and so on and so forth, up to an 8 cube game. It's also similar to poker in the sense I have a crippling addiction to it. So true. Right, we haven't gotten our Nova Skillmonger stuff working yet. Hopefully that will change. Must have played more this season than any other based on being 86 for the season boxes. Yeah, that's crazy, man. A lot of season pass XP. I don't know when you can snap. It just depends if you're ahead. Yo, it's Galdus again. I already played them. You should generally snap early on if you feel like you have an advantage. Bonka. Huge. They shouldn't have any way to get in the Dust Domain anymore. So we can storm Thor or storm Maximus. Then we brood middle and then we figure it out. Maybe just Maximus because we don't necessarily want a Thor X. I guess if we top deck Surfer, we'll go Thor. Yeah, it's about deck knowledge, knowing what's gonna happen. What do you got? White Tiger? What the hell? I don't really want to give them draw. This is a bit scary. I'm still not scared. Still unafraid. I should probably be afraid, but I'm still unafraid. See, I told you they have no way of getting in the Dust Domain. Told you, chat. Everyone's worried about them having a way to get in the Dust Domain. Okay. Extend. They only have 1 spot left to play the entire rest of the game. So if we extend the game, they're in trouble. Yeah, or if you're me, you can just snap on turn 1 every single game. They can't do anything the rest of the game. I don't... Dude, this is so awkward. I don't know what to do. I need my Surfer, man. We're gonna be okay if we get Surfer. We have to be worried about Jeff, too. Brood, right? Pretty hard to do. Maybe full pass here. Brood left? Then we have nowhere else to play. Guess we're just hoping for a top deck Surfer? Doesn't seem like the move. I'm gonna Polaris. Because if we're not getting Surfer, we can't win right. So we just have to bank on a top deck Surfer. We need to top deck Surfer. There's no other way of us winning. If we Do top deck Surfer, you can go Brood into Surfer, and then we're fine. But if we don't, Thor, right? I don't, dude. Ooh, very spooky. Kind of annoying. Now can't win middle, which is really sucks. Damn, it's tough. We were losing there anyway to the Iron Heart, so totally fine. Let's see if we can get them to retreat. See if we can grief them into retreating. Nobody expects the triple white tiger. It's a lot of white tigers, man. They just kept playing white tigers. It was crazy. GG's, Gladys. Well played. Way to calculate that too, because you probably calculated that they can't lose. No matter what I had, which is probably true unless I had like a psychotic card that they wouldn't expect. Had they not pigged my Absman, I might have had a win with Surfer Absman if they didn't have any other way to get power right. That's tough. Wait, I can't Surfer Absman actually because the Surfer will die and then the Absman wouldn't trigger. I'm glad I didn't do that because that would have been a huge mistake. I probably would have tried it and then lost. Yo, it's Jeremy. I play Jeremy all the time. Baddies used to be a serial Galactus player. Good for them. I hope they enjoyed their time playing Galactus. Love me some rocks. How do you rate Claw? Claw's sick, man. Claw's definitely underplayed. Claw's certainly underplayed. Bum, bum, bum. For White Tiger from out of nowhere. Tooth and Rock? Why would I play the Rock? No real reason of playing the Rock. The Sarah would be nice to get down, but with Elysium already down, you don't need to worry too much. We can't get 2 3-drops though. I think we're snapping here. We already have Surfer in hand. We can go Sarah into like Surfer Absman a million things. Oh, kill Tooth on Rickety Bridge. That's pretty interesting. Actually, a really interesting idea. I'm gonna make them think I have Jeff. Going for max mental damage here. Make them think I have Jeff so they retreat. Make them think I have Jeff so they retreat. Ah, damn it, dude. One of these days we'll get him. One of these days we'll hit people with the mental damage. You just gotta try. But I feel like a lot of these people I play on ladder a lot, so Jeremy's just like, oh, Binks is just trying to Binks clearly doesn't have it. Because he knows that if I did have it, then I wouldn't have snapped. I wouldn't have said snap. So maybe I can only do that against people I don't play on ladder so often. I do have the Music Legion, but I have the Spotlight variant Legion, or Spotlight Cash Legion. Definitely gonna main that. I like to main the rarest. I like to main the rarest and biggest flex when it comes to those cards. Nidvalir. Thanos worth 3 caches? Or should I say for I don't know what you mean by it's worth 3 caches. Thanos is sick though. I think Thanos is absolutely worth it. One of the best cards in the game. And just like a really, really fun card. So they're obviously like a one-drop deck. Crimson Cosmos is pretty bad for them. We have Killmonger in hand.
Wind, aid my hand.
They also might have like armor or something. Let me go here. You surprised they did all the big bads first month of Spotlight? No, not at all. They're trying to get people hyped for the new thing. I think it's a really smart idea for them to do it. Tell me that maybe there's like an armor coming down, and then if an armor is coming down, I could pull the armor or pull one of their cards away. Sarah, right? They might not have many ways to get right. They probably should have played the Khazar over there. Scorpion. Okay, so we just have a very easy win here. They might even snap on us? Snap? I think it's a bot. Snap? Okay, so we go here, 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 here. Oh, it's an Agatha deck. Well, talk about new modes, draft win. That's what I'm saying, man. My survey that I put out, the only thing I cared about was getting draft mode. I made like a huge emphasis that that's the only thing I really care about was draft mode. Asman Black Panther's cracked? Not that crazy, actually. Maybe like a Zabu deck could be an interesting inclusion. Like, it's just a 4/10, right? Like, 4/10s are good. But you then have to be playing Black Panther with probably little to no support. It's kind of somewhere in between. We see Mirage in this weekend mission for 500 tokens again? It should be. Unless it's like a little bit less. Did your second complete Infinite Conquest with an Atuma for Professor X Destroyer Orca deck? It's a really good deck. Yeah, dude, I got some information for you more trying off meta decks. Yeah, dude, I put out a Destroyer Orca deck. I think that deck's actually like really strong. We did really, really good on ladder with that Destroyer Orca deck. It's just really annoying.
I am Ego, and this is mine.
Let's go! We got a gamer! Dude, I've been so ego deprived for so long, man. I've been so ego deprived for so long, and then we finally get a couple in a row, man. C5 with Captain Marvel? I don't think C5 with Captain Marvel will be that good, man. I think C5 just really got destroyed by losing the Doom. The Doom was like really the whole glue of Cerebro 5. I also played Cerebro 5 with no Mystique, which I thought was really interesting. He failed me during Conquerors. Well, now he's playing a Silver Surfer on Curve, so I can't imagine. He's gonna do much better. You also said Legion was gonna be good, so maybe C5 has potential. So true. Okay, 7-turn ego game. Yo, thank you, Squimmy. It was pretty crazy, man. Oh, also, wait, do I have a verified badge now when I talk? I got accepted into the partner program. Actually, that's really funny, dude. I haven't said anything about that. I just got I got accepted to the Twitch partner program today. But I've had so many other things to worry about. I didn't say anything about it. But now I have your sweet verified badge too. By the way, if you guys like Mario speedruns or just like chill dudes, Squimmy's someone I've actually like interestingly like we've just been in each other's chats like a few like probably like a little bit over a year, a couple years. And we just kind of were like, we're hanging out in each other's chats, and both of us went from like having like a few dozen viewers to like you know, having a few hundred now, which is cool, man. So probably one of the chillest Mario 64 speedrunners out there. That's all you're focusing on, right? I saw dude, it's Squimmy, I saw your clip of I saw your clip of missing the last run on a PB on Twitter today. It was freaking crazy, man. That was so good. That was so good, dude. I mean, it's terrible, but oh god, dude, it was so ridiculous. All right, let's see, man. Final turn. Don't play the pig. Yes. Dude, I think we might have this. I guess, wait, we just lose to anything right? But they'd never play anything right. Surely. Surely they never play anything right. If Absorbing Man copies Thor to the same about small card, tiny card, little baby card, right? Little tiny little baby, little mini tiny card that doesn't exist right. The little oh, damn it! GG's. Dude, Ego's been wrecking me, man. Ego's been wrecking me recently, dude. I always lose in my Ego games. Can you explain Thor in this deck? Thor is just a very, very powerful 3-drop. There is some chance of missing your draw on Surfer, but there's also added a chance of you drawing a 0/6, which is really good. And if you get a Mjolnir in your deck, you can go Mjolnir Absorbing Man to add 12 to your Thor, which a lot of people won't really expect at the very end of the game. Lots of cool things that can happen with it. Was Iron Lad Quinjet? How did they play that much energy? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I just hit end turn when I get Ego games. I just hit end turn and LOL. Consider Wong in the deck? No, Absorb Man's just better. You don't want to double down. In decks where you're not trying to copy multiple on reveals or use Odin, Absorb Man is just way better now. Doom is very nice. Your loot, GG's. GG's. Okay. Let's go Brood. Actually, maybe we're trying to lock in this Doctor Doom. I don't think we have to do the Doctor Doom though. I think it's being a bit optimistic. I think we still want to go Surfer stuff. Did Mew Mew plus Absman to beat a high Evo? What is Mew Mew? It is a very nice looking Doom too. It's got the purple with the infinite border. It's very nice looking. Bum 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 ba bum bum. Fine. All right, they just gave me giant, and they just got me the biggest cards ever. You know, big. Look at these cards, dude. Thank you. What the fuck? Wait, I probably have to be a little bit worried about left, right? Because they're gonna be 18, but they could probably beat that. I have to go here. Imagine if I had Brood. I'm saying, dude. The Brood dodged all the Wakandan embassies. $18 left is still tough to beat by them. Go 13, go to 18, go to 19 middle. Probably moving the Jeff too. I kind of can't just throw a lane, right? Because we always have to respect that they can beat 18. They have 11 power Doom. We smoke an 11 power Doom. Even if they had 11 power Doom left, they'd have to move the Jeff to do anything. Their 11 power Doom sucks compared to our play. Try this. It's tough for them to beat. Yeah, they just played the 11 power Doom. It's not even going to be close to enough. I don't know why. Like, I don't know, man. They give us so much with ridiculous power. They just get absolutely casseroled to oblivion here. GG's. That was a cool game, Jeremy. That was a very cool game. Also, why do you have a 1? You were one of the first subs. You were the founder. You were one of the first subs that I ever had. But maybe because I just hit partner, maybe it gives more founder badges potentially. And 315 Maximus isn't real. 313 Maximus can't hurt you. The surfer. Yeah. Any other founders badge flexers? Any other founders badge flexers in the chat? Yeah, thank you. Dude, it's so funny. Like, I literally, early this morning, I found out that I got accepted to the partners program, but it was just, like I said, man, the last 36 hours have been really, really weird. So I literally, until I saw Squimmy come in and he had his little verified thing, I literally just completely forgot about it. Okay. Project Pegasus, huh? I don't like playing the Maximus. I might just Storm. Let's just Storm. No, I don't even want to Storm. What do I want to do here? I don't want a Maximus on 1. Alright, whatever. Let's do this. If we can secure a lane with this, it's worth it. Yeah, if we can secure a lane with it, it's still worth. Well, Molten, you got there. I think Molt actually got knocked to 4th, if I remember correctly. I think Johnson came in with a 3240 at the last second. It's just crazy how there was four times within a minute of each other at the very end, which is nuts. Like, Dara had a 33 to 3201. I had a 3213. Johnson had a 3240. And then Molt was really close with a 3442. Then there's just a 10-minute gap after that. It's kind of wild. Dara was named the overall winner. I'm going to be named the broadcast winner later. Exclamation point winner. I think it's originally only first 15 on affiliate, but expands out once you hit partner. Yo, let's go. More ones. We're a big fan of more ones. More ones the better, in my opinion. I could see okay, they played Mind Stone. I could see Reality Stone coming down for the vault. Definitely see a Reality Stone coming down for the vault. Now they're gonna have to move Jeff if they want to do too much here. It's pretty good. Well, even Absorbing. Yeah, that's Absorbing Man. Let's really annoy the shit out of them, especially if they like move the Jeff. Then we just pull the Jeff back. What deck did I use in comp? It's called Rudish Ramp. It's a Sandman Ramp deck with a Galactus. Galactus in it. Limestone. 6 cost coming down next turn. See if we're punished for playing the Absman on curve. We are kind of punished for playing the Absman on curve. Okay, though. We'll go Sarah left into Skillmonger Surfer middle. Should be enough, man. They have no dinosaur. We pigged it. Are we vulnerable to... No, we're not really vulnerable to... Let's go Sarah here, and then we'll go Killmonger Surfer left. We're a bit vulnerable to Professor X. But if they go middle with the Professor X, we're fine. Because they have to move the Jeff, and then they're not even ahead. This is fine. could Spider-Man somewhere. A bit annoying. This Skillmonger still cleans up middle really well. Very nice. Go here, here, here. Should be just about everything. Maybe we want to Surfer middle. Let's Surfer middle just in case of like a psychotic random Cosmo. I think the only way we lose is like a psycho Cosmo left. So let's just double down and make sure that that doesn't happen. They should definitely leave. GG's. The Captain Marvel getting middle is a little bit scary, but doesn't really affect anything. It's nice when we don't play the Nova too, because it doesn't really show off that we have Skillmonger in the deck. Very nice game. Very nice game top to bottom.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Game. I knew you had Skillmonger because they had one? They knew I had Skillmonger because they had one. Lower, shorter, slower. When I play this deck, you never play KM before turn 4. The only time you play KM early is if they play like a Quinjet. Because if they play a Quinjet, they usually don't really have any other one-drops. So if you can pick off a Quinjet on 3, it feels pretty good to slow down the rest of their game. That's the only time I would say that they should probably do it. I'm also going to probably steal lower, shorter, slower. I think that's quite funny. Oh, I'm waiting on them. Look at that. Lower, shorter, slower. Senior? Ah, I still like baby. I like baby. Lower, shorter, slower, baby. Lower, closer, grandma. That's quite funny. All right, I'm gonna guess that was a DC. That was probably a DC because they roped the entire first turn. Usually that means it's a DC. Because then the second time they had a much shorter turn timer because they roped the whole first one. That don't kill me, only make me stronger. Dun, dun, dun.
Our planet would be just a point of light, hardly distinguishable from the many other points of light. Nearby planets precisely because of the obscurity of our
One snapped. We don't want Elysium. Our opponent probably is better with Elysium than we are, so we can get rid of it. Do you feel like Conquerors was good in fostering a community among Snap creators? I mean, I think it was cool. I think that they meant to do that. I think that all the problems made it awkward for a lot of people, and I think that there was a lot of salt among like a lot of people in the community, understandably, just because a lot of parts of things were like a lot of things were like a bit of a fiasco.
Wind, aid my hand.
I think that there was an attempt to do that, but I also feel like it was just a little bit weird. You'd have to talk to Jeff and Alex about that. Yeah, the rules were a shit show, and a lot of people were understandably frustrated because like I don't know, we were told the rules were gonna be different, and there was just like a lot of things. So, I definitely think that there is a lot of understandable frustration that came with it. I don't think we're ever winning left, and we have to accept that we're pretty much never winning left. So we'll try and stack our strongest cards middle, because I think that if they play Big Hulk left, we just never win, right? We can get over the top of the Abomination, but maybe we do fight for left now? We have to be worried about Storm this turn. Damn, the Abomination got hit by the Misty Knight. That's actually so bad. Now we can't win left. Let's just play around them storming middle this turn and try and win. I think they're going to try and storm middle and think that they're slick. And this should crush them. Well, this is smart no matter what. Oh, now they can't go middle. Actually, so huge. Dude, yes. Even with the perfect Cyclops trigger, they still lose. And we get even more with the Absorbman. They might not even be accounting for this. Dude, the Jeff pullback was so clutch there. Yeah, you got to play around lockdown decks screwing you over the very end. Very nice, great game, great game, great game, great game. No, don't call me the real winner. I appreciate stuff like that. I appreciate the sentiment, B-Sky Nobi, but I think that like saying like I'm the real winner, that comes off as very like dismissive towards Dara and what he did. So I would just like try. I would appreciate it if you try to avoid saying stuff like that, like calling me like the real winner and stuff like that. Even though it comes off as I know you're saying it out of the goodness of your heart. The most important thing to me is that there's not animosity in the community, right? And like saying like, oh, that's why he's the real winner comes off as like dismissive of other people's accomplishments of everything that happened. You know what I mean? Like I know that it's from a good place, but I would just really appreciate if everyone in my community just try to have as much be as cool about everything as possible. You disagree, you can say whatever. I mean, you can. I'm asking you something. You're literally allowed to say what you want. I mean, you could go on a crazy Nazi rant too if you want. You could. But I'm just saying I would appreciate it as far as the community goes. What's most important to me is that, dude, they even on the Conquerors page, they even have they don't even have his Twitch thing working. It says Twitch/Marvel Snap. It's so bad. Yeah, just you know, it's just important, man. I think that everyone played really well. It's an awkward thing, and the most important thing to me is that the community goes in a good place from here. You know what I mean? Do all the participant events get a card, or do you win by voting as well? As far as I know, I think it's everyone who voted. I think almost everyone voted for themselves. I voted for myself. If we top deck Surfer next time we're snapping, it's a really good hand. Super strong hand. But if you don't have Spider Ham for the deck, Lizard, Scorpion, Jeff, all great options. Oh, and we had the double Surfer. Even better. Wait, we actually might be doing Surfer Absman right. Might be our play. Might hold the Brood. Oh, we're holding the Brood. Let's go double Thor. Yeah, let's hold this Brood. Maybe we played it at the very end. Hughes instead of Storm, you have Storm. So. Storm's a pool 2 card. I do like putting Jeff in the decks. He's really good, man. He's an incredibly strong card. I like Spider-Ham a lot, though. I think Spider-Ham's really broken. Crazy, crazy strong card. We'll go Polaris, right? We don't have priority. If we had priority, maybe we're armoring here. We don't need to go too crazy with our Mjolnirs. Dude, they're gonna get destroyed, dude. Let's full pull. Maybe not. We don't have priority. They could be armoring. Maybe we do leave a space for Mjolnir here. I mean, the Mjolnir goes kind of crazy, right? Oh, that's fine. It's quite alright by me. Probably don't even, we can even just do this if we want. I don't think we need to extend the game much further. Then we just go Killmonger, Surfer, Mjolnir next turn. This is actually great. We've lulled them into a false sense of security. Ah, it's a Legion gamer. Damn, dude. That was really bad. I should have been more on top of that. I let myself... that was really bad. I let myself slip there. How's it feel being the true winner? I'm not the true winner. I don't think that vernacular is something that's positive. But as the broadcast winner, I feel really good. It's really cool. Yeah, I should have thought about the Legion there. I could have easily countered it too. That was just a miss. I could have just magicked right. It would have been totally fine. Or Legion anywhere, probably middle. Except for the new Prestige coming, I don't understand how it works at all. So there's stuff like that comes up on the roadmap where I'm just like, I don't know. I don't understand what that is. So cool, I guess. You know. We'll snap. Thor Cloning Vats goes pretty hard with Surfer in hand. Let's get a million Mjolnirs in our deck. Oh yeah, you got the Founders Badge. So I just got accepted to a partner program today. So they officially upgraded me to a partner. So that gives more Founders Badges out, which is cool. Is what we learned, because I was also confused when someone asked that earlier. You just saw I didn't win Conquerors? I did win Conquerors. I won the broadcast. Exclamation point winner. There's an explanation of it. We're still just waiting for the official announcement, but I got told like 15 hours ago that they made a mistake and I actually won. Their Darkhawk is scary. Wait, let's magic. You should magic here. We don't want to extend the game. Helps us more to extend the game. Do you play much modern AAA games? I've never played modern AAA games very often. Every once in a while, though, I'll get down on some. Jesus Christ, dude. How big's their Darkhawk? 14? I don't know how I'm gonna beat their Darkhawk, man. If they only play Darkhawk right, we'll win. Let's see. I went Darkhawk middle? I think I beat Darkhawk middle. I don't know why they played left. We beat Darkhawk. Sean? Oh, Jesus. That was so scary. The Captain Marvel left is weird. I guess it's because it just doesn't matter. Yes, Dara won the main thing, and also even if Dara hadn't won, they were going to give everyone who voted for Dara the variance. No matter what had happened, they were going to give Dara Dara the variant because they announced him as the winner publicly. They tried their best to kind of take care of everyone. Is what they hopefully did, or what they aimed to do. I went to the event with no explanations. I was just expectations. We just hit the flash in the pan, man. We got the perfect run. Yeah, I'm gonna hit Dara up in the back channels. I think something like that would be pretty fun. To do like a grudge match against each other. But no, there's no bad beef between me and Dara. It's actually we've been very amicable about each other on the back end. And I think both of us have been very straight, like very forward with our communities about how we want to make sure that no one let's just go the Killmonger Absman route here. We'll snap. I think I've been getting myself into a little bit of trouble, or not Killmonger, Brood Absman route. I've been getting myself into a little bit of trouble trying to be too cute and trying to do too much stuff with like the storm. Whereas if I just played like this, I think we'd be in a lot better position. And if they could be 15 middle, they could be 15 middle. But we're going to push the Silk away, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, good thing I told us everyone not to vote for me. So true. Oh, thank you, Kira. I appreciate it. Look at that. Look at this Founder's Badge, Mod Badge. You're just out here flexing. Honestly, what's really cool is that the... oh, dude, there's Cerebral 5 for sure. There's Cerebral 5 for certain. I think we just go here and maybe like Skillmonger or Thor left and then Silver Surfer and just push really hard for middle and left. Maybe here. Seems good. Patch buff Zabu so hard. Is the Captain Marvel buff that crazy for Zabu? I think it's kind of cool. I don't think it's as insane as you'd think. Hey, this isn't Cerebro 5? Everything seemed like it was absolutely Cerebro 5 until that play. And now I'm slightly confused. So we have to go here and we'll go Surfer right just to make sure that they can't jump this Captain Marvel for free. They have to pay something right to jump the Captain Marvel. We'll see. Absorbing Man? Yeah, Absorbing Man got buffed. That's a good point too. I don't think too many people are running Zabu Absorbing Man decks, but maybe people will know. Jabba the Hub. Thank you so much for the thanks for the Prime. And Mythical Productions, thanks for converting your crime to a tier 1 sub. I don't understand how that works, but I appreciate you. It's probably good. Also on Metavist, I am the Flash from earlier. Sorry, I'm a little bit off with calling out subs today. Just good carbs, yeah, that looks a little bit more like good cards. Which, I mean, like good card Zabu decks probably now has some room for it. Dude, 10 power, like when Shuring Captain Marvel's a little scary, right? Because you can get Shawned. You probably don't want to be Shuring Captain Marvel that often. If you're expending 6 energy to create a 10 power thing and then your opponent plays a Shawn to kill it for 4, and then all you have left is the 4/2 Shuri, you're probably going to feel pretty bad. But maybe it's kind of cool to go like Shuri, Absman, Captain Marvel all in the same lane. If you have like armor, maybe. There's some interesting ideas with it. They play any 1 or 2 drop that's not Jeff this turn. We'll Polaris it into Jotunheim. Playing Angel, so we're going to snap. Is Twitch a more profitable platform than YouTube? Overall, no. YouTube's much more profitable. But I used to make zero money on Twitch, so now making money on Twitch is kind of cool. Because I used to make none. Maybe we shouldn't be brute. Maybe we should have just magic that turn. This turn was probably just magic. I think we're still fine if we just go here. We're still adding 15 power middle. Like the Absorbing Man Brood is still, even if we're not hitting it with the Surfer, it's still just an insanely powerful play, right? They wade into Carnage too. This is probably a bottomless, certainly, right? Yeah, Twitch, the Twitch profit margin has increased infinitely. It's very true. We'll go here. Get to 9, right? Then we still get a head left. They still have a lot of work to do in every lane. As long as you're making your opponent work on every single lane, you're usually going to be in a pretty good spot. How come you play this shitty deck and get success while I never draw Surfer in time and I'm playing this? Is this some streamer biased RNG? You know, many people do say that the best way to get better at something is to look at someone who's being more successful than you and say that they're just all being better than you based on luck, and it's not because they're more skilled. Many people always say that. I feel like that's like most successful people always say that that's the best way to get better is to is to just look at someone who is performing better than you and not look introvertedly at all and think maybe there's things that I can improve to be better, but instead wholeheartedly believing that it's just a conspiracy. Yeah, so it's probably pretty smart. Yeah, play your learning by osmosis, so true. Dude, people have been on some fucking heaters today coming in. People have been on some damn heaters today coming in, dude. It's a big Maximus. Boom, 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 boom. Nice, both got the Aunt May's buff. Very smart. I do wish I had a Shang-Chi to be able to get rid of this, but I digress. I think this is good to extend the game. We don't really work well with Quantum Tunnel. Actually, what's in our deck? Spider-Ham, Brood, Surfer. Nah, I don't really want to use Quantum Tunnel. Let's just do this. Just an observation. No need to be a complete dick about it. It's not just an observation. And I'm hoping that you can realize that it's not just an observation. So you're actually doing the exact same thing. You're hearing what I said, but you're actually not listening. You're hearing what I said and you're not listening. You're not saying, oh, maybe I'm looking at this at the wrong way and I'm coming off as someone who's, you know, completely blaming my losses on something. This is what you hear, but when you're actually listening, your mind says, no, that can't possibly be the truth. I'm actually right. So it's just very important, you know, like hopefully you can hear what I'm saying now and actually try and listen, because I think that it's generally something that's going to make you like a better and happier person to think about these things. But you're literally just like completely downplaying everything that I'm saying and just pretending like you're infallible, which is it's not gonna pay you off in the long term. They really need Surfer, so I can't really play the Thor here. What can we play? We can play Storm. We can get the Skillmonger out. I don't think it's that scary. We can't Absman the Brood anymore if we do this, but I think this is probably good. Clearly didn't vote for me. That doesn't matter if you voted for me or not. It's just an important like learning lesson. It like helps you a lot in life, I think. I talk about this like a lot, like when people are like asking like what deck can I get, I'm stuck here. You know, it's a lot about like looking inward and saying like what can I personally change. And it's a lot easier to point at outside factors as like what's the problem, as opposed to it potentially being yourself. Oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is kind of like how this whole deck is set up to work really well. This is really how this deck is set up to work. I don't think we're ever winning left this way. Is there a way that we can fight for left? So we're adding 7, we'll get to 10, we'll get to 18, 23. So we'll actually get over the top left here by making this play. And then we get still a lot middle and right. I think this is really, really powerful. I might get Sean mid, potentially, but I want to make sure I'm as high as possible left. Maybe I should have Surfered left as well, would add 4 more. I guess we'll see if this is a Sean coming down. We might be able to get over top of a Sean. It's going to be close, though. We're not going to get over the top of a Sean. Interesting. Yeah, I just had to play the Surfer left there, and we had it. Playing the Surfer left there gets us a W. Yeah, I probably should have went all in left. That's pretty interesting. I didn't consider Sean nearly enough. I guess usually when you're playing a Surfer deck, it's pretty hard to imagine that Sean's gonna come over the top, because it was already at 9, so it's like an easy Sean target. They don't have to like anticipate. Made a version of your ramp deck with no Galactus last month and lost before I started winning. Made a round 4 infinite, which is your PB. Oh, congrats. Yeah, the Galactus is really cool in the deck, like I said, man. Let me see if what's going on with Cam. Is he streaming already? Cam Best streaming already? He is. Cool. We'll go Nova left. Seems good. Yeah, it takes a while to learn decks, I feel like. I mean, I've been playing this game almost daily for, what, 14 months? And there's still decks I'm just absolute dog water at. Like, almost anything is, Yeah, that actually really helps our Nexus chances. We're running out of space a bit, though. I guess we can Magic Nexus if we need. We can Magic Nexus if we need. They might storm it here. That's very rude, but at least we got the Brood out of the way before that came down. Go right here. Just get super far ahead. Next turn we'll decide if we want to Polaris or not. We'll snap. No, they can't do Legion combo, right? We'll snap here. We're gonna Polaris the rock over to the right. Even without. Actually, this is gonna be a bit hairy, right? They're like full passing. We still might get into some problems. No, because we can Killmonger off this Sunspot. Yeah, no, we're great. Especially if they don't play right here, they're in a lot of trouble. Especially if they don't play right. They're in tons and tons of trouble. Yeah, we just full fill them right. Killmonger to pick off the Sunspot. Always winning. Huge. Destroyers making people rage for me on Conquest. Dude, it's a strong deck, man. It's a really strong deck. Oh, even better. Even better. Very nice. Yeah, the Polaris is so good, man. Polaris should honestly, if you're running a Surfer deck without Polaris, you're kind of throwing. It's just such a good thing. Why they not play the thing right? They probably are aiming to play aiming to play their Hulk right on 6. They had a 14 power Hulk to slam right. They're probably just gonna wait and then do that. Yeah, Chibi Polaris goes pretty hard. Nice. If anyone, if it's not too inconvenient, can jump over to KM Best stream and just tell them I pinged him. We're going to be jumping over there at the end of ours for about an hour. Storm is probably good here. Storm Vibranium Mines is actually great. Oh, snap here too. They're because they're a Darkhawk team, so we're actually getting rid of one of their best locations and storming, closing things down. Summoner Cake, thanks so much for the tier 1. Welcome in. Just going to Binks fan. I'll financially support the stream. Appreciate you. Agent Coulson. It's pretty crazy. What are we at? 432. We're first of all almost at our goal of 1 million subs, which is very exciting. But yeah, we got Polaris. It doesn't really matter. Whatever we pull over is probably like fine with the Surfer. So I opinion the Irish potato famine at 1845. I know this is going to be a very big hot take. I'm actually against the potato famine. I know that many people will talk about how that's a little bit of a controversial thing and, you know, things like that, but I am actually anti potato famine. Don't call me a hero. You can't call me a hero. I mean, I think it'd be understandable to call me a hero in this situation, but you don't have to, you know? 1 billion subs and Binks is going to retire. I mean, maybe. That'd be pretty sick. Binks hates potatoes confirmed. I'm literally 100% Irish, by the way. Okay. Sarah here is nice, but we might also just not care about the Sarah. Like, the Sarah doesn't really get us that much. You know what I mean? Sarah doesn't get us that much. Does Surfer Absman get us over the top here? Getting 4, 4, 5. I think 13. Maybe I want to put a door right. We want to play the Maximus this turn so that they don't. We don't want to play it on the fun of fun. I win just got announced on Twitter. Oh, Pog. Pog, let's go. Awesome, look at that. Everyone go like this. Happy that this is earlier than I was expecting. Super cool. Let's try this. Steak. Osmo. Okay. Wait, we're just losing here, huh? Damn, we're just losing. Cosmo really shuts us down. Yeah, well played by our opponent. The Raptors really had a big problem for us. Yeah, we're just out of space, man. GG's. Very well played. We're probably in trouble no matter what. But if we were able to go Surfer middle, Absman right, we'd be adding... No, it's only 8 middle, man. We're still not even close. Well played. Okay, very cool. Yes, everyone got the variant. Everyone got the variant. If you voted for Dara, if you voted for me, everyone gets the variant. All good things. They try to make it right by everyone. I appreciate them. I'm still a bit fresh. I think the most frustrating thing is the time lapse. The most frustrating thing is the time lapse for me, but I'm just happy they did right, man. I was admittedly a little bit scared that they were going to try and like sweep it under the rug. because it's very, very annoying for them to have to deal with shit like this, even though it's their mistake, right? But I'm just happy they went another way to make it happen. Here, I can even adjust exclamation point winner now. Exclamation point winner. Cool. Awesome. Love to see that. YouTube video can be posted now. I'll probably post it after I jump over to Cam Best stream. But it's really cool. I like it. I'll show you the... I'm actually pretty happy. I made the thumbnail myself. I think it ended up coming out pretty cool. Look out for this. If you see this later, make sure you click it. I did pull... I actually had to wait for them to announce it because I used one of their graphics. I used one of their graphics on it, this broadcast winner thing. So if you see this later, click it. It'll be a really, really cool video. And the intro specifically is really awesome. But YouTube has been dog shit recently, so I was really counting on this to be something that's good. And now I have to post it way off my normal time. But we should probably be fine. We'll just be pushing that out like crazy. Okay, Brood. Do we Storm here? Let's Storm. Let's Storm. Storm. We have Surfer in hand. We have Maximus. We have all of our good cards. Snap. I'm starting to think Thor I probably should swap out. I think we're going to swap Thor for Juggernaut. I think that Thor is good maybe in non-Storm versions of this because I realize like I really never want to play Storm on curve, which kind of sucks. Why is my neck so long in the Conqueror's photo? That's how long my neck normally is. You just don't get to see me like this too often. You see me a little bit more slouched. I just have a long neck. You just see me behind the screen. Look at that. Yeah, it's a long boy. Long boy. And that was a headshot that I took for back when I was a salesperson, when I had like a normal person job. When I was a fucking normie. I'm actually wearing a turtleneck right now, so true. We actually usually get over the top here. We can force ourselves to get over the top by playing Surfer this turn. But they haven't discarded their APOC, right, chat? They discarded their Swarm twice. They haven't discarded APOC. Even if they get the double discard on it, it only gets to 16 and we could win total power. Any chance they play 1-drops this turn? They almost always just play MODOK, right? Just Pig? Yeah, it's actually a really good point. Really happy with our snap here. We'll go Spider Ham, or we'll go Thor. The Killmonger almost never hits anything. Yeah, this actually just wins right pretty much by itself. What I used to sell like usually like services. I sold like digital marketing. And they're thinking that the MODOK is going to be enough, but I don't think it is. I guess they could have like hella stuff. Oh, we're still going to get over the top, which is cool. Ah! Whoever said Pig, ban them. So true. We could still win. Right? Ah, the swarms are going to get us. Swarms will get us. I was not expecting the magenta there. That was very scary. Yes, they doubled down. They doubled down. They made sure that Banksy was taken care of. All the Binks fans are taken care of. We're all taken care of, and congrats to Dara for beating my time too, man. That was absolutely crazy that I ended up getting a time that that beat mine. I actually like the fact that he was able to get a time faster than that was nuts, man. It's actually so wild how it seems like there's almost like a cap in how fast you can go, because like the top 4 times are all within a minute. It almost like feels like there's like almost like nearly hard capped at like how fast you can go, and it's pretty crazy. Sure, everyone's a Binks fan. So true. Wouldn't be surprised if SDK is against everyone. I don't mean to be a dick to anyone who didn't vote for me or Dara. I hope they don't do that. That would make me upset. Like, while it would be cool and I wouldn't cause a fuss about it, the idea for communities being able to celebrate their favorite streamer by having an exclusive variant is very cool and something that's never happened before. And if they were just like, we messed up, no, everyone gets it, I would not feel great. I wouldn't flip. I wouldn't like publicly like yell about it, but I would much prefer if they kept things how it is. We'll storm right. Doesn't feel great, but we'll storm right.
Wind, aid my hand.
Wait, we might have given them Legion, huh? I might just play Legion this turn. Okay, look at this. Okay. We go Absorbing Man. They're going to play Legion right. We redo the Legion. And then we play Skillmonger Sarah? Or Skillmonger Surfer? So they play Legion right. And they played the Thing. I was so expecting Legion there.
Wind, aid my hand.
Still turn 5. Still turn 5. Remember, it's still turn 5. Still turn 5. Still turn 5. They could still Legion, is the problem. The problem is they could still Legion, technically. Oh, Professor X sucks ass. It's gonna just depend how big their Hulk is. Yeah, also good Spectrum decks cooked up. Very sweet little heads. We just gotta run here. I use Steam and OBS for streaming. Yes, of course. Can you send me the deck code? Want to have it on stream? Also, you're cool with using OBS and J. Yeah, sure. Whatever you need. Send me a link. He asked for the deck code. Yes, for the deck code for the deck. Cool. Why don't I want to reuse a map? I have surprisingly, Chad, I've never given Apple a single cent. Yo, the Ink! Inky, thank you so much for the 245 bitterinos. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, don't worry. There's already a bunch of hilarious. There's a bunch of hilarious Steve Harvey memes. I'm already seeing some good La La Land memes. I actually make a La La Land moonlight joke in my in the description of the video I'm going to be posting later. I'm using the cozy avatar. Yeah, I got it. It has an infinite border as of yesterday. I don't know why they and Dara said your time was over when you started the way before. Dara has not said anything outside of it. He said maybe that's the case because they have no other. We had no other reasoning other than that was the case. So Dara wasn't saying, oh, his time was over. Dara was saying, oh, maybe they're saying that his time was over, which is weird. Dara's been very, very cool about the whole situation. Central Park. I hate Central Park. I think I'm maybe misusing Storm and just like being too Storm crazy. Because like right now, I don't think Storm is that good almost anywhere. Maybe Storm is fine middle. And I can do Polaris stuff like next turn. Okay, killed literally all of the cards. Don't you love the school squirrels again? Yeah, school squirrels are sick.
Aid my hand.
Yeah, there's already heaps of people just saying give it to everyone at this point too, on the Twitter posts and stuff. So like I said, I mean, I would prefer if they don't do that because I think the exclusivity of it is really cool. But you know, if they gotta do it, they gotta do it, man. What do I want to do here? Let me just brood middle. I don't want to be too weird about it. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble with fuck me, dude. Where are these Cosmos coming from, bro? Magic here. I mean, they could still get more juice out of Shuri's, which is a bit scary. Yeah, I mean, and obviously, like people who are just saying give it to everyone are just people who want it, right? Which is understandable. I mean, I think that probably a lot of people voted for Dara. He was probably in like the top 3 or 4, but I must have been in like the bottom 5. Like let's be honest with ourselves. I must have been in like the bottom 5 of people who got voted for. No, I didn't get any prize. The prize goes directly to the Binks fans. Prize goes directly to the Binks fans. Might see Professor X left this turn. Maybe Professor X right. Probably left if they're going to do it. Deck that I went with? I went with Sandman Ramp with Galactus. I did vote for myself, yes. I did vote for myself even though I... Jesus Christ, dude. You guys gotta chill, man. I get a variant because I voted for myself. Which is sweet. Had I not voted for myself, I might not have, but we don't really know. Maybe all the content creators will get the variant. We don't know. But there is gonna be a rule. If you voted for me and you see anyone else use the variant, you have to nux them. We get the casserole sub emote. Dude, I should work on sub emotes eventually. Conquest is legit non-stop Professor X Thanos decks. I mean, they just had Cosmo. They Cosmoed me, and then they Cosmoed me again. Just a damn Cosmo. There's so many Cosmos, man. The Cosmos everywhere. In here. Yeah, we should get the Thor out of the deck. I've said that a couple of times, and I keep him in the deck. This Thor I should probably get rid of. I don't think it's really serving us that well. This Thor just feels bad if you're not playing him on 3, and there's a lot of other cards you want to play on 3. Bum, bum, bum. Tony Rule, Snap and Ego, Nux on Spectrum, hello on turn 1. Yo, we got buff vision, chat? Look at this. Buff vision, Pog. I probably should have just... I guess I don't... The problem with Thor, too, is that it's kind of hard to want to play him if I don't have Surfer in hand. But let's go down the Brood. Go Brood Absman. Figure it out from there. Yeah, if you rewind the VOD, you can go watch the VOD at the beginning. I gave all my thoughts on the OTAs. And it'll come onto the Binks Extra channel. Dude, I'm really mad, man. I also, like... I'm really disappointed in myself with how I've handled the Binks Extra channel. I've just, like, missed so many uploads on it. But, all I'm doing for the rest of tonight, and as much of the morning tomorrow as I can, is just getting things set up for when I'm out of town. Okay. Was Sarah here? Buff Hawkeye from the opponent. Yeah. Very nice. Please don't turn off Limbo. Thank you. Rough. Very rough. Hopefully this is enough. Hopefully this will be enough. Should get middle. Right's gonna be a bit. No, we have the Kitty Pride. Yeah, no, we are crushing them here. Love to see it.
Aid my hand.
Gotta love a good skillmonger. Gotta love a good skillmonger. Always nice to get a skillmonger in. All the old cards are just using outdated decks. In many ways, it is pretty good. Thank you, Coinflip. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get the Binks Extra channel set up. I'll have it. I have a bunch of stuff that I need to add to it. I just need to make thumbnails and stuff. Time we're getting off. About like 20 minutes left, and then I'm jumping over to KM Best Stream for about an hour. Yeah, I gotta change Thor. Hey, let me just do it now, because otherwise I'll forget. I think instead of Thor, I think we run Juggernaut. I think Juggernaut's definitely the play. Storm Juggernaut's just a really good combo. The problem, I feel like Storm decks where you really want to play Storm on 3 have some problems with Thor, because usually in like some of my like more power focused Surfer decks where I like the Thor, you don't really care about the Surfer as much. It's kind of interesting. Shadow King's good too, but we already have the Skillmonger to take care of bounce decks, so I don't think we need to over tech for it. I've done like a tech Surfer deck that had like Invisible Woman with like Shadow King Killmonger stuff that you can hide. Dazzler sucks, dude. Dazzler's bad. Stop trying to make Dazzler happen. There's one thing Cozy has done so many good things for the Marvel Snap community. The worst thing he's done is making people believe Dazzler's good. He's done a lot of great things to the community, but convincing everyone that Dazzler's good. It's kind of like when I convince everyone Maria Hill's good, you know? Similar vibes. Except I was except I was right. Yeah, discard more Spider-Ham the thing. Maria Hill was good in certain decks. Like Mirage would actually be pretty good in this deck too. Mirage would be a great inclusion instead of the Spider-Ham if we wanted to. Maria Hill hurt when Quinjet got hit. The card was still fine. People just didn't understand why Maria Hill was good. I'll die on that hill. I'll die on that Maria Hill. Why do they have a 12 power Swordmaster? Oh, because they played it on Shreeds Lab cheaters. You didn't think you were good either? You ended up with the fastest time? Yeah, it's crazy how things work out, man. Sometimes just hit the run, you know? What are symbiotes now? They're 4 costs? I don't really want to play anything now, which is not a great position to be in, but I guess we'll just play Polaris for stats. Kind of like saving the Juggernaut for next turn, so we'll just Maximus. Ooh, we don't really have 2 cards to play. I guess we'll play the Juggernaut this turn. It doesn't feel great. Then next turn we play Nova Skillmonger Surfer. If they turn off Limbo with Storm, we're in a bit of trouble, but we'll figure it out. You know, Hellcow can't discard the 0-cost Swarms. Yeah, it's the way it's triggered. It picks 2 cards at first. It's the same reason why if you only have like 1 card in your hand and won't discard cards twice. I think the Nova Skillmonger is better than the Surfer Absman, right? I think Surfer Absman is just better though. God, I don't like doing calculations like this. Okay, Surfer Absman. What do we add? We add... Sorry, this turn is going to take a while. Polaris Surfer. We'll add 4, 4, 5. We'll add 13 left. We'll get to 20. We'll add 16 middle. We will get to 24. We'll add 8 right. We'll get to 18. So we'd be at 20, 20, 24, 18. If we go Nova Skillmonger Surfer, we'll add... Fuck me, dude. We'll add 3, we'll add 4, 6. We'll add 10. 10 here, we'll get to 17. We'll add 12 here, we'll get to 20. Okay, Surfer Absorbing is better. We do that. And we'll do it both left. Do it both left to get his maximum power left. Monk S. Oh, we're gonna get ahead. Nice. Unless they have Cosmo. Don't have Cosmo piece. Very cool.
This is what we hear everybody's a big fan.
Dude, this is why Surfer Absman's so good, man. The power output's out of control. Melanin Pillsbury Dumbboy, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. Surfer Absman's cracked, man. Yeah, you can sub now, dude. It's been almost a month, actually. It's been almost a month. Thank you so much for helping us out. We do have a goal of 1 million subs, and you helped us get 1 step there. Thoughts on Hulkbuster? He's probably in like classic move decks. Probably finds a place now. The extra point of power can be really good, especially because you can multiply it, right? Maybe finds a place in Deadpool now, which is kind of cool. But we'll just have to see. Roadmap thoughts? I haven't dug into it. I probably won't until next week. I just don't have time. $999,567 subs to go. So true. So true. Ooh. Okay. What's HB? Oh, Hulkbuster? Yeah, Hulkbuster would be cool with Dakin. I don't think it's right, though, because Dakin's a 3-4. If you're Hulkbustering it, you're making it a 3-9, which makes a very vulnerable, very easy Shang-Chi target before it even gets doubled. So, like, on the final turn, you're probably just going to get Shang-Chi'd. Whereas it's a much bigger risk to try and Shang-Chi the Dakin if, like, let's say you get it to, like, 7 power. So, actually, old Hulkbuster, I think, was better with Dakin, crazily enough. I'll get the Nova down. We haven't been able to play Nova on almost any game, I feel. Go left. Oh, is that a Zola, chat? Is that an Arnim Zola? Noel? Yo, let's go. Don't give them any extra juice out of Aunt May's. Then we go Brood, Abs, man. We go crazy here. I love Pig, man. Pig's a great card. Card is so hard to beat.
Wind, aid my hand.
Very nice. No extra 3 power for you. No extra 3 power for you, sir. Go with the Brood. Follow it up with Abs, man. Hopefully get Surfer by then. If we draw Magic, maybe we're Magicking next turn. And just trying to keep digging for Surfer. Alright, well, they made that decision a lot easier. I still think, man, Absorbing Man is still just crazy, dude. Absorbing Man still just goes really hard. You know what, Pig, Goose, or Scorpion are fine, yeah. So is Jeff. Lots of great cards you can add. We just go Absman into Polaris Skillmonger. Should still be enough. I don't think we're in that much trouble. Like 15 power Absman is still crazy, right? Or 415 is nuts. It's nuts. We just have to beat Zola. We just have to make sure we beat Zola. Wait, they can't Zola. They have to 50-50 Zola. Plus it's still only 12 middle, which I think we get ahead of. Zola, it's a 50-50. We still win the 50-50. The Polaris actually makes their Zola guarantee. Wait, is this actually bad? If they try and Zola, we guarantee their Venom. We're adding 5. We're adding 10. We get to 16. So we'd be giving them a 1 in 3 out if they Zola right. That's fine. We just have to accept that. So it depends on where this Wolverine lands. As long as this Wolverine doesn't land middle, we win. So we're giving them a 1 in 3 for an AQ, where we always take that. Very good, very good, very good here. All we gotta hope is that as long as the... Wait, they tie here, actually. I think we're still fine. We're still fine. We still win total power. As long as this doesn't land middle. If it lands middle, we lose. It's a 1 in 3. I fucking hate this game, dude. I fucking hate this game so much. I hate Marvel Snap, dude. Fucking hate Marvel Snap. I hate Marvel Snap so much, dude. I fucking hate this game, dude. Did I have Maximus in my hand? If I had Maximus in my hand and I played the Polaris instead, that's just a total throw then. I literally thought that I didn't have Maximus in my hand. Yeah, if I had Maximus in my hand, that's just an insane throw. I did? Yeah, insane throw. Insane throw. Bonka? Magic's a bit annoying here, right? Because we can go Spider-Ham, Brood, Absman. But then we don't really have a good use of our magic, dude. Ah, man, dude, I'm really bad with ad breaks today. I apologize. Why are they playing Colleen Wing? What are you doing, Thor? You don't have many cards in your hand. We can get like a cheeky Juggernaut win too, which is pretty cool. You know what deck this is? Isn't this like some kind of hyper discard deck or something with Calling Wing Odin? I don't want to extend the game. I literally can't play the Nova. So we just do this. We just get them to a point where they probably can't win right. God damn it. I don't really want to bounce any of their cards that they might hit middle. Not having Surfer here sucks, man. Alright, whatever. Dude, we're just losing if they play anything right, man. Maybe they get a tiny little baby card, over here. Little tiny baby, little mini baby card. Jeez, it's tough, man. No Surfer there hurts. Don't want to try Rogue in this deck? Nope. You're allowed to build the deck however you want. And Foster's in so many decks right now, it's scary. I guess. I'm not scared though. Are you scared? Okay, Pegasus on 1. Yeah, why would you run Rogue if you're not a Cerebro 2? It's facts. So weird, like when Surfer hits Project Pegasus, you like don't really want to do anything else. He's the only other 5/8 other than Legion. That is just so that is so incredibly false. How are you so false? How are you so wrong so confidently? It's actually impressive how confidently wrong you are there, Inky. I think there's 3 other 5/8s. I know for a fact there's Arrow and Vision. And Spider-Woman. the confidence, Inky. The confidence is out of control. Vision doesn't count. The confidence is psychotic. You're still missing Arrow and Spider-Woman? And they already mentioned Legion, to be fair.
Wind, aid my hand.
What if we just go psycho mode, chat? You wanna get freaky with it? Yeah, GG's Thor. Those are the only 2 cards I remember.
Wind, aid my hand.
Double Dinosaur, if you play in Super System and 3 cards in hand, so true. Not enough people were talking about this. I think I have to go max stats here. We can just play the Skillmonger middle next turn, right? Just kill it. Look at this double flooded game. These are 2 4-cost cards. It's important to know. One of them is not Shang. Nice. Depends on what they can do here. I mean, if they can establish a card that can play middle, but I don't think they can unless they run armor. Armor is like the only thing I can think of that beats us here. And we might lull them into losing. We're not being stupid by Skillmongering, right? Yeah, because it gets rid of 4 on their side, it adds a bunch to our side. Ooh, Bonka's scary. No, we're still fine. We went total power. It's close, but we went total power. Surprised by Tiger, dude. Don't say things like that. Easy games! And Baku? Baku comes out from the top rope. Awesome, man. Well, this deck was fun. I think that it is definitely better with the Juggernaut. I think there's certainly a few different things you can do with this deck to make it better, but I think people should be running Absman and Surfer a lot. I think Absman and Surfer is crazy. I mean, you saw this game, we had a really cool combo with Storm, which just kind of shut down the game. You can get really cool combos with Brood to play a 4/15, which is really nuts. You can play it with the Surfer. You can sometimes play with the Polaris we had some success with. You can play with the Magic if you're scared your Magic is going to get surfered. You can play with the Juggernaut sometimes. Just a lot of really, really cool things, man. So I really, really like Absman and Surfer decks, and I truly think that it's one of the best cards there.